What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sector for Nerds. I'm Ryan Brower, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about the episode Deal or No Deal. Wait, I'm sorry, what is this called? Deal, No Deal? Oh. Personally, I thought this was another good episode of Clone Wars. Actually had a talk with my brother about it a couple minutes ago, and he was actually pretty down on this episode. And according to him, a lot of people on social media are as well. I don't know if that's true or not because I haven't been on social media yet to see what everyone's saying about the episode. So I'm curious to see what you guys think. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of the episode. I thought it was good. I don't understand why people would be down on it. I get that maybe there wasn't as much action and there was maybe more talking going on, but at the same time, guys, like that's character development. You know what I'm saying? Like Star Wars isn't always, there's not always these big epic action scenes and stuff. Like I much prefer this over like the Senate stuff that they would do in Clone Wars because those episodes to me would be pretty boring. At least this, it's we're using characters like Ahsoka, who I'm very much invested in, and I've obviously gotten invested in Trace and Ruff as well. But I get like maybe if you aren't as invested in those characters, then yeah, maybe you wouldn't have liked the episode. But let's talk about why I like this episode so much. The opening scene with Ahsoka and Trace, great dialogue, great development between those two. I loved Ahsoka calling her academy Skywalker Academy. That's kind of funny. The scene where they get so like obviously Rafa gets a job and she's like, arguing back and forth with Trace and Ahsoka being like, oh, like, this is gonna settle a good score and everything. And, and then she tells Ahsoka, like, hey, you ever thought that maybe you're the trouble that my sister needs to stay away from? And it's like, well, but you're the one who's giving her all these jobs. You're the one who's putting her in trouble. So not sure why you'd be talking there. The scene, this is probably my favorite scene of the whole episode, where they're leaving and they're heading towards the Republic ship, and I'm like, oh no, what's gonna happen here? And sure enough, like Admiral Yularen is there. And I'm like, oh, dang, this is great to see him back. Obviously voiced by Tom Kane. And as they're flying away and he looks over and there's Anakin standing there, I'm like, oh, shoot. And then sure enough, like Anakin reaches out into the Force. Ahsoka does the same. They both sense each other. And Anakin's just like, yeah, let them go. They'll be fine. And so that was cool that they both like sensed each other as like they went by. And the fact that they were within like just a small distance from each other was absolutely cool. And it almost kind of reminded me of in Rebels when Ahsoka reaches out into the Force and she senses him in, like when he's Darth Vader and everything. Oh yeah, and Trace called her ship the Silver Angel. So, and I don't think Ahsoka or Trace like that name. I don't think it's that bad. I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, it's fine. But so clearly, it made sense as the episode went on why Trace wanted to hire a pilot, or why Rafa wanted to hire a pilot, because Trace was not the best pilot. Like, she was messing up on a bunch of stuff. I guess she forgot to take the parking brake off. So we drop out of hyperspace and we find out they're at Kessel. And I'm like, wait, what? We're bringing Kessel into this? Okay, I'm interested. And they go down there and like, it's all like grassy and stuff. And, it looks like it almost looks similar to like Taco. I'm like, wait, but this isn't the Kessel that I know. And like Trace is admiring and everything. And it was almost like the moment with Rey in Force Awakens where she says, I've never seen this much green in the whole galaxy. So I thought that was interesting. But then they get in there, they talk to the person, have like a banquet and everything. And they're like, hey, we'll make sure that you can deliver the spice to this particular area. So then once they get the spice, and that's when they get to the part of Kessel that we do know and we've seen in Solo, where, they've got slaves mining stuff and everything. So yeah, they're shipping the spice or whatever, right? That's the whole objective of this. And Ahsoka thinks it's a bad idea because ships get attacked and stuff. And I'm kind of sitting here thinking, gosh, I guess maybe we're getting a good idea of what Poe Dameron used to do for a living. So Ahsoka and Rafa are arguing about what to do with the spice or whatever. And then Trace is the one who makes the dumb move and dumps the spice and be like, now you guys can't decide and stuff. It's like, well, before we had options, now we don't have many options because you just dumped our cargo. So so now Ahsoka has to come up with a new plan, and she says, "Don't worry, I got a couple tricks up my sleeve. We can do this." And so they go out there and they're like, "Okay, here's or we got the spice in the cargo," and they're like, "All right, cool, give us the credits and stuff." And then Ahsoka uses a mind trick on the Pike leader, which I can't believe worked, because I'm sitting here thinking like, oh shoot, like, is this gonna work on like the Pikes or whatever? Like, I don't know. I know it obviously works on the weak mind, so, but I don't know how weak the Pikes' minds are, but now we know. And I'm sitting here thinking like at least one person would have had to have seen that, right? But I'm like, maybe not. This is gonna work. And then like obviously the one guy found it suspicious, and he's like, hey, no, we want to see, like, give us the codes for the cargo and everything and whatnot. And so they managed to, they're about to get out, but then the ships, they're Pike ships that catch them in a tractor beam, and that's how the episode ends. So clearly these guys are getting captured. I'm not sure how. I mean, obviously Ahsoka's gonna have to get them out, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna have to reveal herself in the next episode as a Jedi, because yeah, they're gonna definitely need that to get out of this. Yeah, personally, guys, I enjoyed this episode. I don't understand like where all the negativity would come from, if there is any. I mean, yeah, I mean, I enjoy these characters. I've enjoyed the story so far. I liked everything about this episode, between all the dialogue between the three characters, between the moment with Ahsoka and Anakin, being at Kessel, because that was something that surprised me. Yeah, I don't think there was a bad moment to this episode. And now we've got they're being captured by the Pikes, so curious to see what's going to happen next. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, like Sector for Nerds on Facebook, and I will see you guys next time. Ahsoka Tano, Spice Runner, Runner of Spice. Get your spice!